You may have come across this saying, if you live in the UK, that money made in this country usually stays here. When you look at it, after your monthly income, you look at your expenses, what you buy in a month, after deducting your mortgage or payment of your rent, utility bills like council tax, electricity, a TV license, all sorts of expenses, then you look at what you are left with in a month and you see that truly money made in this country stays here. If you belong to that category of people who struggle to save after the month's payment, then come closer. I have tips that can help you with your saving culture. If you think this video is what you like to hear, stick around, go nowhere. If you are seeing this face for the very first time, you are welcome. My name is Bola. I'm a Nigerian mom living in the UK. So let us go into today's video. Number one tip I would like to share with you is that know your budget. Know your budget. How do I mean by knowing your budget? Know how much you earn in a month, which is your income, then know how much you're spending in a month, that's your expenses. Then you'll be able to compare. If you're overspending, then you'll be able to take out, strike out what you don't need that you are buying. So know your budget. Number two tip that can help you save is meal planning. Yes, you'll be surprised how much you will be saving at the end of the month when you meal plan. Okay, do more of homemade meals. Cook your meals, store them up in the freezer. No wastage. Okay, zero wastage. If there's anything, if you cook your food and you have leftovers, just store them in a tight pack, this takeaway packs, then store them up in your freezer. By so doing, if you need it again, you can bring the meal out, and defrost it, warm it up for the kids or for yourself. You will be doing yourself so much good by meal planning, because when you avoid most times eating out, once in a while, if you want to eat out with the kids, that's fine, but make it a regular thing to cook homemade meal. Okay, so number three, let's go on to number three tip that can help you save, especially when you're on a minimal budget. Okay, when you have minimal income, buy to a list. I know most of us are guilty when it comes to this, especially when we do our list. We already have our list, our grocery list, what we will be buying. It's so surprising that when we get to the store, after grabbing that trolley, we just keep picking, especially those things that is not on our list. Why do we do that? I am also guilty of that anyway, and I know that so many people will be guilty as well, is guilty of that as well. So going forward, let us stick to our to buy list. Okay, don't just keep buying, and then at the end of the day, those things that you pick, it might not be your immediate need. Okay, so let us keep to our list when we are going out, when we are doing grocery shopping. Let us move on to the next tip that can help us save money on food. For many of us, our biggest expenses for the month is food. Especially we Africans, is African food. We spend so much money on African food. And I think it's time we start to look for alternatives. Okay? Let us save that money we spend on African food on alternative foods. When we go to all these stores, especially Aldi, Asda, Lidl, you will see something similar to what we do buy. I'll give you an example. We are the type that if you are the type that love to buy beans from your African shop, you'll be saving yourself so much money when you do lentils. Okay, you can use it. This is a very good source of protein as well. You can use it for your moi moi. You can use it for your akara, for bean cake. Some people even, I've not tried it as beans, but some people cook it as beans, and it tastes. When I tried it, when I tried lentils for my moi moi, it came out so good. Okay, you can hardly tell just that it's kind of fluffier. Yeah, it's kind of fluffier than beans. Okay, so but it still tasted good, and we just enjoyed it. Okay, so let us learn to seek for alternative. Like yam is very expensive these days. A tuber of yam goes for £3, if not more, depending on the size and the kilo. So instead of yam, we can do potatoes. There's different diverse ways you can prepare your potatoes, and you will still enjoy it. Okay, so instead of looking for ugu vegetables, pumpkin vegetables, you can do you can do spinach. Okay, or kale. So these are the way you can minimize spending on your African food. Look for alternatives. Okay, and instead of buying this bag of rice from the African store, you can do some. What I do, I buy 2 bags of rice. I buy 2 bags of rice. I buy from Hasta, and I do the African one. I just share the kilo. Okay, so if I want to prepare, I know which one I'm preparing for which one. Okay, so we can as well learn that culture of, you'll be saving big. I tell you, most of our expenses comes from African food, so you'll be saving big when you start looking into all this shop. Another one is you will be saving big on when you start buying sales. Okay, especially if a product is on sales, like half the price, you can do that as well. You will be saving big when you buy sale. If it's especially electronics, electronics, you can say is once it's gone, is half the price now. So just quickly rush and grab yours. Okay, when is sales for clothing, just go online. Usually you can just do window shopping, just go around, look for products that are on sales, then you can if you want to buy them, you can then buy on sales. Is another big way of saving money. Okay, let us move on to the next tip. I've shared 2 tips with you: buying on sales, and buying instead of doing most times African shopping, we can start looking at these other stores for alternative. Okay, so that is 2 tips in one. So let us move on to the next one. If you can minimize or avoid debt by all cost, please do. Try to avoid debt. Pay off your debt. Live debt free. Okay, you can do that. Then start living on your budget, on your income. Avoid this buying stuff and paying later. Avoid it. Okay, if it's possible. There are some things that are not avoidable, but for those ones that are avoidable, especially for we women Africans, we can do ashrebi, all these things. Cut it off for now. Cut it off. Okay, and after doing all of this, trying all of this tip, and you still struggle, I think is you may start to look at increasing your income. Look for other ways to increase your income, maybe by picking extra 1 or 2 shifts, from work. Start to look for how you can increase your income. Okay, and I think that this tip will be helpful if you try to apply it in your daily living. Then you will see that it's going to help you. It's helping me, and I want to believe it will help you. All right, till I come your way again with another interesting topic to share with you. Stay blessed. God bless you. Bye.